Distillation is a technique used to extract a liquid from a solution, or to separate two liquids with different boiling points. Outside of the laboratory, it's an extremely important technique in Scotland for the production of whisky. It is possible to carry out a simple distillation just using a test tube and a length of glass delivery tube, as you can see here, but the delivery tube soon heats up and you lose most of the distillate, so for most purposes you need more specialised equipment. You'll need a flask to hold the mixture, a connector known as a still head, and a condenser to cool the vapours which fall into a collection flask. You can see the setup here. Most commonly these items are connected by ground glass joints. Quick Fit is the best known make, but cheaper versions are available and are perfectly good. To heat the liquid, you can use a Bunsen burner, but it is more common to use a heating mantle as shown here, particularly if heating flammable liquids. You need to add a few anti-bumping granules to stop it boiling too violently. It doesn't matter if you add these before or after your liquid, but if you only remember part way through, don't just add them in at the top. It can cause the boiling hot mixture to spray out all over you. Wait for it to cool and then start again. Once you have all your liquid in to distill, put the stopper in. If you have a thermometer in the top, which is useful, you want the bulb to be level with the arm of the still head, as you can see here. Before you start heating, you need to make sure water is running through the condenser to cool the vapour. Connect the pipe from the lower end to the cold tap and make sure the other upper waste pipe is safely in the sink. Turn on the water so there is a steady flow. Now start heating. Once the mixture begins to boil, you will see condensation working its way up the flask. When it reaches the still head where the condenser is attached, it passes into the condenser and there it's cooled, turning back into liquid. And this liquid then trickles down the condenser and drips into the receiving flask at the bottom. In this speeded up footage, you can see the whole setup. You'll notice that the liquid we put into the flask was coloured red, but the water coming out is colourless, pure water.